Hello out there in YouTube land, this is Morrisman, and as always I thank you for coming to my channel and subscribing and the ongoing support you guys have given me over the year. And today I'm going to do a short video on scams. And I have a short little list here and I'm not going to make it long. And the first one is this one, the weight loss scam. Now, weight loss is a multi-billion-dollar industry in this country, meaning that there are a lot of people that are struggling with their weight here and they're trying to find ways to lose the weight. And it's very difficult because of the things that we eat in this country, but I'm not going to go into that because I covered that in another video as far as what we eat here that gets us overweight, because the majority of the stuff that we eat here is garbage, and it's hard to find very healthy food at a reasonable price. But moving along, the weight loss scam, and I'm sure you've seen these commercials. It's late at night, you're watching TV on the weekend, relaxing, and this infomercial comes on and it shows these amazing pictures and efforts of people. They show them 30 to 60 days before, they're all heavy and big. And then 30 days, 60 days later, they got six-pack abs, and you're like, whoa, where do I sign up? And what product can help you do this? And unfortunately, there is really no product that's on the market that can do that. This is what they do. And it blew me away when I found out about this several years ago. I'm sure we all know some people that have never really gained any weight since you've known them. They eat whatever they want, they do whatever they want, and they just can't seem to gain a pound. What they do is they get those people who have a genetic disposition just to stay slim, it's just in their metabolism to be slim people. They go get those people and they literally fatten those people up. Actors, they do that for these roles when they really want to get into character. And a good example of that is Sylvester Stallone, which we know who has always been fit just about his entire acting life. He's just a perfect specimen. And the movie Copland, he gained 40 pounds to play the sheriff to really get into his character. And that's exactly what they do for these weight loss commercials. They go get people that are, again, genetically designed to be small people, thin people. They fatten them up. They take that before picture. Then they let them go back to eating the regular stuff that they normally eat. And they lose the weight again and they take the after picture. So it has nothing whatsoever to do with the product that they're selling you. Nothing at all. And a lot of people didn't realize that. And when you see sometimes the women in before after pictures, what they do is go get women that have just had a baby, still have their baby fat. And they take the before picture. And then a couple of months later, they drop that baby fat naturally. Then they take the after picture. So again, unfortunately, we live in a country that there are companies that are just literally trying to fool you into buying their useless product. So that's number one. Now moving to number two. Now, I'm sure we've all have received this. We open up our email account and we see a strange email that states that the person that's in the email is from Africa or some other country, overseas, and they have been exiled or something and they got millions of dollars in the bank, and for some reason they can't get their money out. But if you send them some of your money, they can send you some of their money or something to that effect. It even really don't make any sense. And people are foolish enough in this country to send off their money and get nothing. Just about a year ago, they did a story on that on the news. And there was a lady sitting there crying, I lost everything. And this might sound cruel, but when I seen this, I'm like, it's kind of hard to have sympathy for someone who got greedy, because the only way that they can work those scams is to get people that think they're going to get something for nothing. And as you know, it's very difficult, almost impossible for someone that don't know you're going to give you a ton of money for no reason. So these people get greedy and take their little money and think they're going to get more money and send their money off and don't get no money. So we have to be careful and just use common sense. No one that doesn't know you in another country is going to send you a load of money because you need to send them money. So that's the other scam to watch out for. And I think we all get those emails. When I get them, I just delete them. I don't even open them. So moving on, number three, the get rich scams. You're watching again late night TV and some guy comes on and say, hey, you can be driving a jet and riding on the boat and never have to work outside your house. You can come out of your pajamas and get your mail and get your checks. And they have a program that will allow you to make thousands of dollars a day. Now, my first thoughts on this is, if you have a program that you perhaps devised yourself, Why are you sharing it with people? Wouldn't that flood the market that now everybody's doing what you're doing, make $1,000 a day? And this is the scam with that. Those people have not made money off of the quote unquote plan they're trying to sell you. They make money off the program that supposedly work, that don't work, that they send you or you pay for, $39.99. That adds up. If you get 1,000 people a day or a week that believe, the package you're selling is going to make them $1,000 a day, that's a lot of money. So that's the other scam. The package that they're actually selling to the program actually doesn't make any money. You make money, or they make money off selling you the program. So, that's another one to look out for. Now, here's number 4, instant messenger scam. When I first got my computer and got on the internet at home, because I got on the internet at home mainly for eBay, because I love buying things and finding, hard to find items. So I didn't want to sit at work, going on eBay, because you don't want to get fired. You're supposed to go to work and do your job, your work. So I opened up my Yahoo account mainly for the purpose of other musicians sending me tracks that they've done, and I send it back and forth because it was so cool to be able to send a file to someone literally clearly across the country in a different part of the world, as opposed to mailing them off a CD or physically delivering it to them. Excuse me. So that was the reason why I opened up my Yahoo account. But what I tend to find out when I open up my Yahoo account, it used to be set up where it was in default, meaning that when the computer is booted up, the Yahoo Instant Messenger automatically comes up. So it would come up, and then I would get these instant messages from people that I didn't know, and they were all over the world claiming that they were in this country, and, they trying to chat with you, and within like a first chat, and this is what other people told me, because when I see it, I just delete them. If I don't know you, and then I see this kind of a pattern or a generic message, I just quickly block you. But I've been told by the other people that were curious and chatting with these people that within 2 days, I love you, send me money. So that's the other scam. These people claiming to try to fill the void in your lonely heart. And, they're trying to just basically squeeze you for money. So if you don't know these people, and then they claiming that they attached to you within a 24-hour period, 48 hours, it's some BS. So that's a very obvious scam to just avoid. And then the Regrowth Hair scam. And that's been around for at least 25 years. And unfortunately, I'm one of those people that have been fading, or should I say, losing hair throughout the years. And I've, did some research to see if I can regain or keep what I have. And many years ago, I went to a place where they had a laser gun. And actually, I just seen it on QVC, so I guess they re-erected that product. And it claims that it will stimulate the hair follicles and make it grow. Now, here's the problem with that one and the pills, the Propecia, and then the cream. When you start to lose your hair, well, first of all, you lose your hair because of too much testosterone. Now, it's for some men, we just lose our hair. And some men, they keep their hair till they die. But those products claim to regrow hair. Now, the answer to that question is yes, they do, but yet, then they don't. The amount of hair that those products grow is so insignificant that no one could tell that 5 strands on your head grew back, which defeats the purpose. If you still look like you're losing your hair, and no, I regrew 5 pieces, it's kind of pointless, because, you want it to grow back and be full. But, with the exception of hair transplants, there's really no product on the market that will literally grow back hair. Now, though a lot of those products will kind of slow down the process. And if you get to it early, it slows it down, but it doesn't stop it. And it really doesn't regrow anything. When the hair starts to die, it kind of goes into a dormant mode, and it's not on the surface. It's, below the scalp. And there are some products that will allow that hair to kind of grow back a little bit, but it's so thin and fine that it's totally different from the regular hair that's sticking up, that's growing. It's very thin, and it doesn't look nothing close to the other regular hair that's sitting up there. So again, the results are so insignificant that, no one will really notice the 5 strands of hair that you grew. So on that note, I'm going to close off, and I hope that this has been informative and enlightening. And just be careful of the scams out there, because you don't want to become a victim of any of those. So on that note, I thank you. Until next time, take care.